Kath Kendall recently won the honor of UK's hottest vegan. But it might take more than just a plant-based diet to achieve her bangin' bod. You're watching What's Trending, I'm Shira Lazar. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more social media news daily. Every year, PETA holds an online contest to determine the UK and Ireland's hottest vegan. And unlike some other controversial PETA projects, the Hottest Vegan Award is pretty tame. The award is an opportunity for the winners to talk about the benefits they've seen from choosing a vegan lifestyle.
The world think that we need animal products and we don't.
If you could live a lifestyle that doesn't contribute to like pain, suffering, cruelty and abuse of animals, like for me that's just a no-brainer.
This year's winners are 22-year-old Kieran O'Shea and 29-year-old Kath Kendall. Come on, give us a hot vegan in their 30s, 40s, and up. Not just the 20s. 20s is a great age. Who's not hot in their 20s? Kieran's a pilot who wants to use the notoriety from the award to push his airline to make more plant-based food options available. And Kath wants to raise awareness for veganism through her already impressive Instagram following. After winning the award, she wrote on Instagram, "One interview I did, the reporter went vegan because of how I answered the 'why did you go vegan' question. I explained the dairy industry in full and used it as an opportunity for activism and planting seeds. So even if it's only turned one person vegan, isn't that a good thing?" But one thing she said in an interview after winning is raising some eyebrows. In an interview with Cater's News, where she was asked how she stays in shape, she said this: "Honestly, there's no sort of quick fix or anything because it is purely just a plant-based diet. I eat carbs all day, every day. I don't go to the gym. I just eat all day. Whole food, plant-based diet." There's two sides to this coin. I have been working on trying a vegan lifestyle, and it is very hard because there's not a lot of food out there that's accessible. I mean, we live in LA, so it makes it kind of easy. And so you end up eating, actually, a lot of carbs. It seems more unhealthy food than healthy food. However, they say if you're eating more like, I guess, raw plant-based food, it ends up working out in the long run, like it actually ends up being healthier even though you're eating carbs, which in our minds is unhealthy. Got it? Studies actually suggest that plant-based diets are generally effective for maintaining a healthy weight and preventing obesity-based illnesses. But what works for one person might not work for everyone, especially if you don't go to the gym and just eat carbs all day. To be honest, when I was trying a more vegan lifestyle, I found myself gaining a bit of weight. Because yeah, I was just eating, it seemed like more unhealthy food, and I was missing a lot of protein. So you gotta figure out what works for you. Commenter JV wrote, "Those carbs will make you super fat once your metabolism shifts, Einstein." Well, again, not necessarily. More and more scientists and nutritionists are coming to understand that genetics play a significant role in how much we weigh. So while you might be able to get away with eating a boatload of carbs and never working out, the rest of us might have to be a little bit more diligent in order to maintain a healthy weight. And beyond healthy weight, it's just about being fit and healthy for you, whatever your weight is or type of body you have. And just because someone appears thin doesn't mean they're healthy, as we all know. Or I would add strong, and that is very important, including as you get older. Kath says she's been a vegetarian since the age of 9 and switched to veganism at 24 after watching Gary Yourofsky's Best Speech You Will Ever Hear.
Meat eaters. Walking around like their lifestyle isn't causing any harm. Like it's normal and natural to be consuming violence and death.
But for those who think Kendall fits the stereotype of an over-the-top vegan, she's surprisingly understanding of those who try and fail, saying if you slip up, then you slip up, but at least you're trying. That is true. I feel very connected to this story because for me the past year, I've been trying to figure out where I fit into all of this. Am I gonna be vegan, pescatarian, do red meat once in a while because I need some iron? So it can be complicated, but you just gotta figure out what works for you, which I've mentioned 800 times, but it's true. So get your blood test, work on your body, stay fit, sweat. I moved more towards pescatarian after trying out veganism because yeah, I didn't find I was eating enough protein. So I guess you could say seafood is my protein. And when I'm not eating that type of meat, I'll have, of course, tofu or vegan patties or any other sort of supplement. And then of course there's like iron supplements as well. But it's hard. I'm not like that deep, so don't take it from me. Now this is making me think maybe I should start focusing, get committed to veganism, and try to push my way into the top UK sexy vegans for next year, right? So I did get a blood test after all these experiments in veganism, pescatarianism, all that, because I was feeling tired, I was getting a lot of bruises, I was worried I had an iron deficiency, and it seemed like my blood was fine, but I do have some issues, so I could either take an iron supplement, but a lot of people recommended that I just have just a good old piece of meat. So I did it this week. I broke my meat eating. After a year of not eating any meat, I had a burger. And I think for me, I actually do feel better, and I might now have a burger like once every 6 months, but I wanna make sure it's obviously like super clean meat and nothing that has like bad stuff in it. So what do you think? Can anyone have Kath Kendall's body with a plant-based diet? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more of What's Trending.